Hello everyone, how are you today? It's beautifully sunny today here in Brisbane and it's lovely to be outside and enjoying life. I'm back in the kids area and what I've got here is I've got some cardboard or thick paper and I've got some pictures. I've got a picture of an ear like that and some ears like that. Do you know whose ears these are? Fold them in half, they're giraffe ears. And I've got some big, tall, thin ears that look like rabbit ears. How about these ones? Who wears ears like that? That's right, we do. Those are human being ears. What else have I got? I've got some little ears like that, and they could be unicorn ears or horse ears, or perhaps cow ears. They're little animal ears. And then I've got these pointy ears, and they're elf ears. That's what in fairy stories you see people with ears like that on. What I think I'm going to use today is I'm going to use the human ears. Do you like my human ears? I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut my ears out. These scissors feel as if somebody might have cut some gluey stuff with them, because they were a bit stuck together when I tried to start using them. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting one ear, and then I'm cutting another ear. Do you know what? This is pretty easy cutting out. And I think most of us can do this without our grown-ups having to help. I printed these off the internet. So if you want to do these at home, you might have to get your grown-up, or perhaps you can do it yourself, to Google printable ears or ears for colouring. And you can find pictures of ears to print out. Or you could even draw your own ears. Perhaps you could do it in different colour paper or colour them in. These are my two ears. Then I'm going to take my thicker paper. Like you can use any cardboard for this. And I'm going to cut a strip. Now, do you think this strip is going to be long enough to go around my head? Or do you think I'm going to have to do a second strip? It doesn't go round at all, only goes halfway round. So I need to cut a second strip. Do you think you would need 2 strips? You think your daddy might need 3. I think that's right. I think some people might need 3 strips. Perhaps I need 3 strips. We haven't seen yet, have we? So I'm going to stick my 2 strips together like that and see whether this fits now. Just fits. So I need to stick them together at the other end too. So I've got another bit of sticky tape. Now you can do this with glue, but sticky tape works much better because it holds it together and it doesn't stick to your hair when you put it on your head. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2 ears that I've cut out and I'm going to take a bit of sticky tape and I'm going to stick it on like that. And I'm going to fold my ear up so it sticks out. Other side, and I'm going to fold this one so it sticks out. Then when I put it on, I've got big listening ears. Do you like my big listening ears I've got? Do you know why we're making big listening ears today? We're making big listening ears because in the readings this morning we heard about somebody listening for the voice of God. And they couldn't find it until they were really, really quiet and they actually listened. Do you find that sometimes? Sometimes when you're doing busy things or you're watching the television or you're playing a game or running around, you know your grown-up is calling to you or telling you something, but you don't listen to what they say. You can hear them, but you don't listen. So you don't know what they wanted you for. So you don't know that it's bedtime or it's ice cream time or it's dinner time. And most kids seem to know when it's ice cream time. So these are to remind us that sometimes we actually have to stop what we're doing, and we have to be quiet, and we have to listen to people talking to us. And sometimes we have to be quiet and stop what we're doing and listen to what God wants us to know. Because sometimes we only hear what God wants us to know when we're quiet. We can only feel the feelings that God wants us to feel, feelings in here, when we're quiet. So it's really important that we remember that sometimes we have to stop and listen. Otherwise we don't know the right things and we don't know what's going on. Do you think you can remember to stop and listen some of the time? Because we all need to try and remember, kids and grown-ups too. So I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'll see you later. Keep safe. Bye.